Hello YouTube! Welcome to the 50th episode of the Master of Hoppit's Beer Reviews. So it's the 50th episode, so I thought I'd do something else. Right now I'm sitting here in my living room in front of a nice warm fire in the fireplace, and I got a limited rare beer for you guys in this 50th beer review. It is from England. It is the Fuller's Brewers Reserve No. 1, the Oak Aged Ale. This beer is only brewed once, and it's even rarer than the vintage ales, because the 1997 vintage is probably the rarest, and that is rarer than this. But this is rarer than, for example, the 2008 or 2009. But a rare beer doesn't make it good. But I've had this beer in 2008 when it was released first time, or this has only been released once, as I said, but when it was released and was fresh. And this has been aging since then, and it's a pretty good beer. As you see here, it's like the vintage ales they make. It's in a nice box, cardboard box, like fine whiskey or something. But I got some info for you guys on the brewery. The brewery is from England, of course, and it's actually residing in London. It's been around since 1845, so it's a pretty old brewery. But I got some info for you guys on the brewery from Michael Jackson's beer book, his beer guide. And here it comes. The Fuller's Smith and Turner Brewery has been laying on the same location near the River Thames in more than 350 years. Direct descendants of the founders are still involved in the brewery's operation. And despite its nationwide profile, Fuller's has kept the small company spirit and dynamism. Its beer's quality are among the best in the country. In 2005, the Fuller's Brewery took over George Gale's, it's another brewery, and moved the production of the Gale's beers to the brewery in Chiswick. The Gale's Brewery was originally from Horndean, and I've had their original prize old ale from that brewery, and also the Trafalgar 200. I mentioned that a lot of time in the last drop, and all those three beers were amazing. All of them were old ales and were really good. But this beer here is a English strong ale. It's got a 90, or I can't remember if it's 89 or it's 90 on Rate Beer, and it's got an A on Beer Advocate. And on the back here there is some info for you guys. Fuller's Brewers Reserve Limited Edition No. 1 Oak Aged Ale. It was during a late evening dram involving a certain master distiller and the head brewer of Fuller's that the concept of Brewers Reserve was born. The result was the ultimate in brewing craftsmanship and innovation. This strong, full-bodied malty ale has been aged in 30-year-old single malt casks for a period of 500 days. Infusing the ale with flavors and characteristics of the whiskey that has absorbed into the wood. Flavors include a balance of hoppy bitterness and tangy marmalade fruit, rounded off with a subtle smoky vanilla note and a hint of whiskey. The result is a rich amber ale that is complex and distinctive. The result is a rich amber ale that is complex and distinctive, we think. A brew that is well worth the wait. Now, when I went to London last year and visited the brewery in Chiswick on a brewery tour, I'm just going to open the box here for you guys first, and then I can tell you that. And here it is, the beer. In your standard Fuller's bottle, and this is brew number 23,064. And you can see it back here. It's also got a signature of John Keeling, the head brewer. And it's a pretty good beer as far as I remember. I had it at New Year's Eve as a special beer for dinner. But I'll just move this a little bit back. But at the brewery we were told, after the brewery tour when we went to the tasting session, we were told that this beer in some countries are now impossible to get, and they only had a few left on the brewery. I visited the brewery, and he told him that he had bought the beer for $200 on eBay, because it is apparently quite rare now. I'm not sure about that, if that was just a sales pitch or something, but it is indeed good. And I think we should just... Of course I'm going to use my Fuller's snifter. Of course, with the Fuller's beer. It's even the glass that I'm holding right now that's labeled on there, or there's a picture of on the website where this beer is poured in. It's this glass. And you see the nice fire and all that. It's a special location for the 50th beer review from me. Yeah, let's get it open, this beer. Really good. By the way, they also have some pretty cool caps, like Griffin Brewery. It says. Let's get it poured, guys. In the glass. Right up to the half a pint mark. Look at that. You can really, just from pouring it, you can really smell the whiskey, the single malt barrels. Wow. And that is truly a nice color. Very deep amber, as they said. Looks really nice. Sort of a thick, very nice dark amber color. Let's give it a swirl and check out the aroma. That smells good. Smells really powerful. Actually, very malty. A bit of smoky malt maybe. And also definitely those whiskey barrels, like a whiskey type of aroma, and also a woody aroma, and that must be the oak, of course. Not so fruity in the aroma, but it smells really good. It's best to be drank before it says on the bottle, or it was in the box, the end of 2011. So I would imagine that this 2010 would be the prime year for this beer. So let's dig in and give it a taste. This is good. This is a really good English strong ale. That is delicious. Okay, guys, first off, a very woody character to it. Whiskey, a hint of whiskey. And there is also that fruity marmalade, as they said, flavor in it, but it's not as powerful as the oak. The alcohol is on 7.7%, and it's a 500 milliliter bottle, and that's, the alcohol isn't traceable too much. It's very well hidden, and it harmonizes great with the rest of the beer. It's pretty good. Some smoky flavors as well. I don't really get the vanilla. The aftertaste is mostly like a dry type of woody flavor. Well, maybe a bit of vanilla, but it's not much. Rating wise, well, it's not going to get a 100 because it isn't like the perfect beer, but it is very good, and I understand why it's gotten an A on Beer Advocate, and I'm probably going to rate this a 96. It's a very good English strong ale, but probably the Golden Pride, the brew, is, well, it's a bit better maybe. I'm not sure. I can't really remember how it was. I might review that for you guys because it's been a while since I've had it, but as far as I remember, that was better than this. But this is really good. So a 96 for a really, really good English strong ale, and it's definitely something worth checking out, guys. I just want to say thank you all you guys for watching. I really enjoy doing these reviews. I want to thank Chad over at Chad's Beer Reviews and Mark at the Hoppery for giving me some hints on like location and stuff like that, hints on how to make the reviews better. And I want to thank all of you guys out there watching. I really appreciate it. Now, my last review I did was up for about 5 hours and it already got 44 views. That is really nice. I didn't expect that because I've only been on here for about 2 months. So that's pretty nice. But I'm going to keep the reviews coming, and this is just the 50th, and I hope you enjoy it. Comment. Have you had this beer? What do you think of it? Just leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And guys, subscribe if you like my videos. Check out my other videos, and as I said, I want to keep these reviews coming. And I'll just gotta say again, thank all you guys for watching. Here's the beer. That is the Fuller's Brewers Reserve Limited Edition #1 Oak Aged Ale. Check it out, guys. Thank you for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next beer review.